It's true. All right, let's go to a different sport, Johnny. Let's talk about some boxing. Keemstar had another one of his big Happy Punch Promotions misfit boxing cards, where some social media influencers all fight each other. This isn't iDubbbz one. This is the non-gay one. This is the one where like KSI and those guys fight. KSI had it. Now we're gonna do the Boogie versus Wings of Redemption fight later today at 10 o'clock during overtime in about 2 hours. We're going to do the Wings and Boogie fight, and we'll put that up as a separate clip. Johnny and I will watch it, check it out, commentate with you guys, the whole deal. On the main event of that card was KSI fighting Joe Fournier. Now, I know that name, but I don't remember where this guy came from. He's not the...
I don't know Joe Fournier.
He's not the Girls Gone Wild guy, but I don't know what it is he does. Give me 1 second here. But they had a fight, and it ended in a lot of controversy. And as a boxer myself, I will say I think that they got it wrong. English businessman, he started a fitness business before selling it, and then subsequently moved into the nightclub business. Oh, he's a professional boxer. He's had 9 fights. He's 9-0. Oh shit. Okay, well, 9-1 now.
Well, that seems like a weird. That seems like a weird mix.
So KSI actually fought a legit boxer. Okay.
That's not fair. Like everybody else that does this, they they stack in like Wings of Redemption with someone who's like, equal in terms of not having experience. That props to KSI for that's got to be one thing. Like, I'll fight him in the ring. You realize he has several fights. Okay, I'm still gonna do it.
KSI has 5 or 6 fights, but I think it's mostly against YouTubers. He had 2 fights against Logan Paul, a draw and a win. But I think he's fought social media influencers since then. He knocked out 2 in one night. But he fought this Joe Fournier guy, and it ended in a lot of controversy. Now, if you ask me, I think this fight should be changed. Fournier was trying to get it changed to a disqualification. I think the proper way to score this, the proper way to call this fight should be a no contest. Johnny, we're going to show you this in real slow motion, and we'll show you guys. I want to tell you right up front, the initial ruling on this fight was KSI victory by knockout. KSI knocked out Joe Fournier. That was the ruling. That was the decision at the end of the fight. You tell me if that's what it should have been. Remember, this is boxing, not mixed martial arts. Here we go.
That shook up Joe Fournier, but I think he followed up with another right hook. Uh-oh, it's right here, I think. Right to the body. Right here, the right hook.
He did a back hit with that arm. It came around. Did he pop him in the back?
He popped him in the head with the elbow. Watch again.
Right here, the right hook.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I thought it was the arm that hooked under. Yeah, no, that was a connection with the elbow.
Yeah.
Right here, the right hook. Was that hard? Damn.
And that, by the way, that right fist missed completely. That was just thrown, and then the follow through. I don't think it was an intentional foul. I don't think he hurt him with a right hand. He was following up. He threw a right. He missed it, and he caught him with the elbow. The referee ruled this a knockout, a victory for KSI. If a guy is struck by an accidental illegal blow and he cannot continue, the fight is ruled a no contest. It's over. The guy can't continue. It's a wash. That's what the decision should have been here, was that Joe Fournier and KSI fought to a no contest because Joe Fournier was fouled hard and he could not continue. And he's out.
Let's see what connects. Right hand to the body and the clinch.
Oh. Yeah, that is.
It's literally the fucking left hooks under him and actually pulls him in a little bit, and then he just elbows him.
I think he followed up with another right hook. Uh-oh, it's right here, I think. Right to the body. Right here, the right
you're right. The left moved him right into the path of the elbow. Or the left pushed him right into it. Oh, that is a bad shot.
Right here, the right hook. Was that a elbow? Damn. Was that a... His eyes rolled back and everything.
Yeah, and the ref stopped it. And, some people were blaming the ref. I mean, in the heat of the battle like that, it's hard not to see it. Or it's hard to see it, especially with all those fists flying around. And
but when you go back and watch the tape, I feel like, no, that's very, very obviously a forearm there that did the job.
Yeah, now to me, that Fournier's people want it ruled a disqualification victory. I don't think that should be a disqualification. That was an accidental foul. If anything, it should maybe be a warning, a 1-point deduction. But if Fournier can't continue after that, it should just be ruled a no contest. It should be waved off. Like if you accidentally hit a guy low and then he can't keep going, like he's injured somehow, or if you throw a guy to the ground and he injures his shoulder or something, that's a no contest because it was an accident. Now, they said had the ref seen it, it probably would have resulted in an instant disqualification, but that didn't happen. See, I disagree. I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can call that a disqualification after just one foul one time.
I mean, I don't know enough about boxing. How does that work? Like, because again, you really did just end the fight with that. Because again, you're used to taking the gloves in the face, and you get a whole elbow with no padding. And they're already rocked from earlier. They still haven't changed the result yet. They're still calling it a knockout in the second round. I don't know how that can stand. I mean, you have plenty of video evidence. You can show it. In some areas of boxing now, they have instant replay. Like, you can review shit ringside. I've seen it happen before. The referees can watch it. And they have 2 other refs there to watch the replay with them and help. I don't know how that I don't know how that decision's going to be able to stand. I think you appeal that to the commission and they'll go, no, the guy clearly got hit in the mouth with a fucking elbow. You can't go back and watch it until they develop the film. It takes several days. They have to soak it in a silver iodine and hang it out. It's horribly flammable, so no smoking around the film.
Maybe, I guess, if this was a Jack Dempsey fight, they could have done it that way. Cantu Adrian says he was holding him up and framing him up, and that's a tie clinch made for elbows. Look, I've seen the replay enough times. I know a lot of people don't like KSI. He's kind of a heel, but that looked accidental to me.
It looked like he pulled. I don't know if he did it intentionally or not, but it looked like he pulled him in with the left, and then that brought him just forward enough where he missed with his hand and caught him with the elbow.
Yeah. Fournier on Saturday released a statement on Instagram blasting KSI and the influencer boxing promotion for not ruling the official result a disqualification. In the sequence that led to the knockout finish, KSI appeared to contact Fournier's jaw with his elbow, a foul that would likely have resulted in a loss for the influencer turned boxer. Instead, KSI was declared the winner after Fournier crashed to the canvas unconscious. I knew fighting the promoter there would be every angle in his favor built to call this a KO instead of a DQ after an intentional elbow is disgusting, Fournier wrote on Instagram. We will be appealing this decision Monday, and I hope both KSI and Misfits Boxing and Professional Boxing Association, that's the organization that sanctioned it, do the right thing and show their integrity to the sport of boxing. Well, unfortunately for him, boxing and integrity are not 2 words that have always gone hand in hand. I mean...
Name one.
That's too hard because I have like 15. Usually boxing and money go hand in hand.
There's too many to pick from.
Mike Tyson's entire career. Should we start with that? Welsh Salty says, Aaron, can you explain why you love boxing? Only because it's so violent to me. It's so strategic and it's so challenging, and then once you do it, like you gather an even higher level of admiration for the sport because it's not just punching people. You're finding lanes and you're finding openings to punch someone, and then they're countering to the lanes you're finding, and it's all the violence of combat with all the mental gymnastics of chess. And believe it or not, I'm not trying to make it sound like pickleball, but you don't have to be in the greatest shape to do it. Like, there's everybody I train. Well, not everybody, But
a gold medal athlete and a total tard can throw the same level of hands.
That is not true. But like, it's such a skill game. Like you can't do crunches and become a better fighter. Now the muscles can help you do those things better, but it's such a mental game and it's such a thinking person's game. There's a reason why when people's brains slow down, they can't box anymore. You know, it's not brute strength. There's something about being in there and a guy being in great shape and thinking he's hot shit, and then you go in there looking like you do and you box his ears off. And you teach them that this is a skill game. It's not a weightlifting contest. I like that part of it. I do. It's just the strategy of it, the intelligence of it. I really like it. Somebody says it's also kind of fun watching people fuck each other up. See, like that part now, I don't enjoy the knockouts as much as I used to. Because you're feeling the feeling in your head that he's feeling in his. You're oh, that's scary.
It's like when after you've gotten a nut shot, you become sympathetic to everyone you see. Like, oh, I remember how that felt in my balls.
Like, remember in Varsity Blues where the mascot gets hit in the nose with the football and everybody in the stands is laughing, but the dad who got hit with the football earlier in the movie is like, that ain't funny, man. That shit fucking hurts. That's what it's like. Well, Salty says, I understood that when I saw that documentary, Thrilla from Manila. Oh, the Thrilla in Manila, yes, where Ollie and Frazier almost murdered each other.